Yo, what up? It's your girl V-Henny, man. You already know the vibes. Welcome to the Artistry, where we talk shit about music, entertainment, and the everyday struggles. And you know how I do, man. I always have a dope guest in the building. We have Brooklyn's own talented hip-hop artist, dope influencer. She's a dope mogul. She's a dope person overall, bro. Make some motherfucking noise for Steph G. I don't have to budget. Yes,
G, what's good?
What's good? What's good?
What's up?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
You feeling good? Well, welcome to my humble home.
I love it here.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I've been seeing you. You're working, and you're working.
Yeah, the work don't stop.
I mean, as it should, you know, because I know you have goals, and I know, like, I've been doing some research, so we're gonna tap into a few things. So before we get into anything, I want to say, I always do a toast. Yes. So I want to just say congratulations to you, accomplishing
so
all your goals, and this is to you right here. You know?
Cheers.
What's this? What's this?
We got that bamboo.
Woo.
Bamboo. You already know.
We got that
It's
bamboo.
fire.
Let's do this.
Y'all gotta try it.
Oh, this is not bad.
I told you, it's good. It's smooth. I love it.
Voila. Yeah, this is not bad. I'm not a... It's rum, right?
It's rum, yeah, but I expected it to, like I told you, I was telling you earlier, I expected it to be a little bit more, like, on the Henny side, but it's smooth.
Okay, so you know when you have that one liquor that when you smell it, like,
yes,
that's rum for me.
Okay.
So that's why, like, I was like, rum. I was like,
yeah. No, but it doesn't really taste like rum.
No, it actually has a nice taste to it.
Yeah, you don't need to even mix it. I love it.
Okay, so wait, speaking of which, since we have the bottles here, we have Bel Air here. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're the newest black bottle girl.
Yes, I'm hyped.
How you feel about that?
I feel great. Like, you know, just for them to have me part of their family, I know that, you know, they're not just going to have anybody in there. So for them to, you know, choose me to be a black bottle girl, you know, feels good.
You know what's though? Like when you get the, you know, that, again, this is a established brand. So.
Exactly. Yeah. And I just feel like I really fit the family. So, you know, I'm just grateful.
I saw the photo shoot. You understand?
You know what's crazy? I was fiending for my pictures. I was like, where's my pictures? Where's my pictures? Because I had posted it like on my story. Okay. And everybody was like taking that one post from my story and reposting. I'm like, just wait for the pictures, guys. But yeah, we had like a whole photo shoot. Okay. You know, they was introducing me to the brands, and yeah, it was a dope ass time.
I know you got mad bottles.
I got bottles for days.
So like, what's good? I need like two. Now let me.
I got you.
For those that don't know, she's a dope hip hop artist, right? You're Latina too.
Yeah.
Dominican.
I'm Dominican.
Okay, yeah, because I heard the chopped cheese and things, so I was like, okay. But are you like mangul, tres golpes, stuff like that?
That my family is like that.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm a little bit more urban than the rest of my family. Like, I'm still tapped in with my Dominican side, of course, because my mom, she don't speak no English. So
okay.
So I was raised in the culture, but I kind of like, you know, as I got older, I kind of like shifted a little bit. So now I have like a blend of both.
Okay.
So I wouldn't say like, I don't like mango. I don't like mango and the tres golpes. I don't like that. I never, but since little though. Okay. It's not something like, oh, because she's not Dominican. I just never liked it.
Okay. So what is
I don't eat eggs, so.
All right, so what is it that Steph G, like, if somebody wants to get you, like, some food, right? Because I feel like a lot of women, as much as women be like, nah, I don't eat, women eat, bro.
Ooh, I eat.
Yeah, so obviously. What is it? So, like, if somebody want to, like, win your heart, what's a meal you will, like, you know?
I love seafood.
That's what, ow.
Period. I love seafood. Okay. Get me some crabs. Get me some shrimp. Shrimp is my favorite.
Okay.
Some shrimp, scallops,
okay,
salmon. I love seafood. So it don't even have to be with like. It don't gotta be. I don't care. I don't care who makes it. It could be a Jamaican. It could be Dominican. It could be
just seafood. Period.
Just seafood. Period.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I love seafood.
Seafood is amazing.
I love Jamaican food too, though.
Jamaican food, bro,
I love
especially in Brooklyn. You be having some.
Yes, they got the best Jamaican food that I've experienced.
Okay.
Brooklyn and some spots in Jamaica, Queens too.
Okay.
Got some good shit.
Okay. So speaking of Brooklyn, you're a Brooklyn girl. I know you tapped into the music at an early age. However, you're taking it serious. How long has it been you taking it seriously?
I've been recording for like a year and a half.
Okay.
But putting out music about a year.
Oh, wow.
I've done a lot though in a year.
In a year, look at how much you've accomplished.
I know. I'm so proud of myself.
You should be. So I know you started off, choreography?
I used to do choreography, yes.
Okay.
Of course. That's always been like my passion since little.
Okay.
So that's really where it really started.
Okay.
With choreography, I was always tuned into music, you know. But I never saw myself like a rapper. So I think that's why it took me so long to actually get into music, because I always knew I loved music, but I guess I just didn't see myself in that light.
So when did you start seeing yourself as this rapper?
Honestly, I always used to write. That's one thing about me. I used to always write. Like poetry. Poetry, and I used to like try to write songs too.
Okay.
But when I really took it serious it was like a little situation that happened, and you know, I brought it to like my team. That's my team now. I didn't have a manager before because I wasn't a rapper.
Okay.
But I brought it to my manager. I brought it to a lot of people. I'm like, yo, like, why? Like, I was like, I got the look. I was like, I feel like I could write. I was like, why I never, like, I like was questioning myself, like, why I never tried it. And then they try to tell me to forget about that, stick to what I was doing, because I have an event planning business. So that's what I was doing.
Oh,
yeah, I have. It's called Endless Memories. I have an event planning business. So they was like, just stick to your event planning. I was like, no. I was like, and another thing with that is like literally one day I was doing an event for my business, and I saw myself carrying boxes, and I saw myself in the mirror. I was like, I need to be doing more than just carrying boxes and doing. I'm not putting down my business, but I just felt like I was here to do something more. Yeah. So that's when I brought it to my management. I brought it to them. They was like, no, Steph, don't do it. And I went to the studio. I was like, no, I'm going. I wrote a song. I want to go to the studio. I'm going to record it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, fuck it.
So wait, because you also bartended, correct?
I bartended too, yeah. I'm always doing a lot.
You're doing a lot.
I'm a hustler.
As you should. I mean, that's that New York mentality.
I'm a hustler.
That's all about, how we are. Us New Yorkers, I feel like this is why us New Yorkers, you could put us in different states and we will always boom.
We're going to always make some money.
Yeah. That's a fact. So the transition from being, a choreographer has always been a passion of yours. And then bartending, event planning, for me, I could relate to, like, when it comes to a transition and letting go of something, sometimes it could be difficult. So how was that?
Choreography, I think that what happened with that was that, honestly, I went through, like, a really bad relationship. Okay. And I feel like that fucked that up for me already. Okay. So my choreography was, like, out of the question. I stopped dancing. I was just worried, about my relationship. I went through, struggles or whatever. So that wasn't hard because it just happened naturally. Okay. Then when I finally got rid of that toxic relationship, that's when I started bartending. So that was easy to transition to. Now, transitioning from bartending to starting my own business, it was hard, but it wasn't hard at the same time because I always looked at myself as a boss. So I'm just like, all right, I want my own shit. Like, I went in the bartending game. I made my money, and I got out. Gotcha. And that's when I started my event planning business. So it was a little hard because bartending, I was making quick money. Yeah. So it was like difficult at the beginning. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little difficult because I wasn't seeing the same money I was seeing at the beginning, but you just got to keep working.
When you dived into the music industry, because let's keep it a bug, you're talking about money. Starting off as an artist is not, it's a big investment.
A very big. That's the part that nobody talks about.
Yes.
That's the part that everybody hide.
Because they look at your Instagram, right? And they're looking at, like, for example, oh, she's verified, she has the following, it only took her a year, and boom, I could do it.
It's not like that. Another thing that people don't understand is that also I am working on connections that I made when I was bartending too. So it's not just, oh, she looked good, she did this, I could do it too. No. Number one, you got to put in the work. Yeah. You got to put in the work.
You got to be outside.
You got to be outside. That's number two. You have to be outside. Mm-hmm. And it's all about connections. It's all about networking. So it's not as easy as people think. And you got to invest a lot of money.
You do. Anything. I feel like anytime you are a brand in itself, that's a conversation I'm constantly having. The reason why I like to talk about like stuff like this is because, again, is the perception. The perception of it's the instant gratification, quote unquote, right? They're like, oh, you know, you did this and you did this like this, and you're like, nah, man, I invested mad money. I use my connections wisely, and I tell people, relationship is currency.
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need that person.
Yeah,
like when I was bartending, I never thought that I was gonna actually like I said, I've always been writing, but I never thought that I was gonna be out there and rap.
Okay.
So it's good to keep good relationships.
So was that coming out of your comfort zone, reaching out to people?
It was.
Okay.
It was, because I'm one of those people, like, I'm mad prideful. Like,
okay.
Like, I'm not gonna do this. But then I learned in this industry, closed mouths don't get fed.
How do you separate yourself from the overly saturated hip hop scene as an artist?
Well, what I try to do, I try to stand out, number one, with my visuals.
Okay.
I try to stay consistent.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of consistent artists out there, but that's just some things that I noticed worked for me. And another thing that I've been working for me, what I try to do to stand out is, like, even with drill, like, I put out chopped cheese. I blended my Spanish culture with drill. That was something, I'm not saying nobody did it, but the way I did it, people reacted really well to it. Yeah. So I said, okay, that's what they like. Boom. I did another one. I did Danger Zone. People fuck with it too.
Danger Zone is dope.
I love Danger Zone.
I will say, you made me want to, like, I was like, oh. Like, and I appreciate how you incorporate the Latin side of
and
it.
I incorporated the actual song too.
Yes.
To the sample. If anybody really knows the sample.
Chopped cheese. What I noticed that I do enjoy about when it comes to your music is your delivery. Thanks. So, because you have a dope delivery. Now, one of the hardest things when it comes to artists would be understanding their sound. How long did it take you to really get to know your sound?
So, from the beginning, I knew what I wanted to sound like.
Okay.
But it took me some time to get there. I would say I did catch it quick. That's the thing with me. Like, I know there's a lot of artists, sometimes it takes them years to find a sound. But I found my sound, I would say, in like 3-4 months. Okay. But I was in the studio heavy. Okay. Like, I was in the studio like probably like 5 times a week. Okay. Just to get there. Yeah. So it was like what some people do in a year. I did that shit in like 3-4 months because I was just so consistently there. I was like, nah, like I want to sound a certain way. So yeah, I would say like 3-4 months.
I know we're working. I'm like weak. Like if I'm part of the team, right? I'm like we working. You working? That's what I'm talking about. You understand? Oh, you're working on a EP, right?
Yeah, it's a tape because I'm gonna have a couple of songs. It's not gonna be an EP.
Okay, it's a tape you're working on. Okay, so I saw that you posted on your IG. How you can't wait for your tape because you've been holding on to all the good stuff. Yeah. So I was just like, yo, why y'all holding on? Why y'all holding on to the good stuff? What's going on?
Listen, me and my team, like, we be going at it. Because everybody has a different, like, nah, this should be out. Or we should put this out first. Okay. Like, because we have so much good stuff. All right, the reason why I really wrote that is because I noticed in a lot of interviews, they'd be like, oh, so, we see that you're a drill artist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like in my head, like, I am not a drill artist. I do drill. Okay. But y'all not gonna label me as a drill artist because my tape, I just keep going to my tape. Like, I know the stuff that's in that tape. Okay. So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm holding on to all the good stuff because y'all right now is labeling me as a drill artist, but y'all don't even know what I'm coming up with. Like, I really do a lot.
So what are we expecting?
Definitely expect still some drill. Okay. Of course, I still love drill. Definitely expect some drill, some trap, some R&Bs. Ooh, yeah, R&B, some R&Bs, and definitely some like type Drake vibes, maybe.
Okay, so like melodic. Are you gonna be
a little melodic?
A little melodic.
A little, not too crazy, but expect a little of it.
Like it's gonna Drake, like new Drake, house Drake.
I don't even know how to not the house Drake. Okay, I did a house though. I did a pop. I did a house pop.
Oh, did you?
Honestly, I did it before Drake put it out. Before everybody, like now it's getting really popular. I'm like, damn, I should have dropped mine. Because mine like been done. But I was holding on to it. I'm holding on to it.
Okay. So how many tracks are we expecting? Do you know yet?
10 to 12. I know it's a lot. But it's just, I just feel like I have so much good music and I've been holding on to it for like a year. Okay. I'm constantly adding stuff into it. How do you feel about that number?
I was going to just say, I don't think it's a lot. It would be a lot if you're going to be like, I'm dropping 10 to 12, right? And then you're going to you're going to keep dropping. I would say like, have give it its time. Let it marinate. Let people really marinate who you are as this artist. You understand? So, I mean, it's okay. If you was to do like what's his name? Oh my God, Game that he dropped like 30 tracks.
Nah, I would never.
Then I'd be like, nah, bro.
I feel like that's too long. I'm doing 10 to 12, but they're not even gonna be long songs.
It's like what, 1 minute each or
they're
something?
They're like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, maybe the most 2 minutes and a half. I might have 1 3-minute song, but most of them are like a minute and a half to 2 minutes.
Are you gonna do like some real throwback like tape, like with skits and stuff like that, or is just straight up music?
I think the first one is gonna be with music.
Okay.
Because I just have so much that I want people to listen to. Like it's just, I feel like 12 is not even enough.
No, it's not, but I would say 10. I
like 10.
Yeah.
I like the number
12
10.
sounds good, but you know what? You don't want to give them too much.
I know, yeah. It's 10 to 12. I'm thinking about it.
We remember, we in an era right now where it's like the tension span.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about.
It's like that 90-second rule.
That's why I don't want to make my songs too long.
Okay.
Because I don't want them to get bored. Okay. So it's crazy because I'm actually going back. Like I told you, I was in the studio. I'm about to go back to the studio. We're actually cutting some songs down. Okay. Because we thinking about the attention span. Like, all right, they're gonna get bored after this amount of time.
Being an artist, the process of creating a tape, right, is when you're finishing the track and then you recorded like 30 to 40 tracks, and now you're selecting.
That's the hardest part.
Okay.
That's the hardest part. Right now, what we're doing is, I could put out a tape right now, literally,
I'm
today.
sure you can.
But I just feel like I grew as an artist as well. So a lot of the songs that I had before, I don't like them anymore.
Okay.
I know you understand that process.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I just feel like I could make better shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, let's keep some of the old stuff, the good stuff. And now we're going to, like, incorporate with the artist I am today.
Yeah, yeah. So looking back to when you first started to where you're at now, give me one thing that you noticed within your growth.
Number one, my delivery is better.
Okay.
Yeah, my delivery is better. I just feel like now, I feel like when I first started, I was going a certain direction lyric-wise, and now it's like when I really understand who my audience is.
Explain that. I like that. Because you said lyric-wise.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
At the beginning, I felt like I just had something to prove. Okay. So I had to show, like, I rap. Like, y'all gonna see that I could really rap.
Okay.
So I feel like that was, like, my motto at the beginning. Now, I just want to give out good music.
Gotcha.
It's not about just showing that I got bars or showing that I could rap. Now, I just want really good music on my tape.
Okay.
Does it sound like something that people will bump in their car? Does it sound like something that girls gonna want to dance to? Does it sound like something that girls will want to feel? Like, like, especially with my R&Bs, like, I'm like, I can't sit here and just be doing bars on the R&Bs. I want something that the girls gonna feel.
So you're singing as well?
I'm trying to sing. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
harmonizing?
I'm harmonizing a little bit. I'm not a singer. Okay. But I am gonna be harmonizing a little bit in my tape. Just a little, not too much. Just a little razzle dazzle to it.
Okay.
But I like to rap.
Okay. So one thing I love about artists would be vulnerability. So are we expecting any vulnerability from you within this tape?
Yeah, of course.
So what's a track that you would say took you out of your comfort zone, becoming vulnerable?
It's definitely the R&Bs. Like, for example, I have a track called Not Worth the Trouble. That, like, in my R&Bs, they're not regular R&Bs. They're gonna be heartbreak. Okay. R&B. So it's definitely taking me out of my comfort zone. It's definitely about my past experiences. So that's a different side of me that people are going to see.
I want to definitely dive into the whole stigma of you being a woman in this industry, right? It's more than expected to become successful. You understand? So I want to know, how do you handle the pressure behind that?
Honestly, like, the way I handle it is, like, I don't feel sorry for myself. I be busy as fuck. Like, I'll be busy 24/7. People think, like, I just literally, like, as an artist, like, I just sit and write. No, I have a whole other life, you know, to the side of. So the way I handle it is I just don't feel bad for myself. I just get up and do what I got to do, and I just think about the bigger picture. Okay. So literally just thinking about the bigger picture and think about where I see myself in 5 years. I'm just like, you know what? Just fuck it. Just keep going. It's all going to pay off one day. That's how I look at it.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 to 5 years, realistically?
I see myself big.
What's big?
Big.
You gotta dream big. If your dreams don't scare you,
I go by that too. If your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough.
Yep.
So I see myself big. I see myself, in this music industry being. I'm trying to be like on the top, like
Nicki.
Yeah.
You open to crossing over, like, to the
yes,
mainstream?
I'm very
like,
open.
okay.
That's why I said my tape too. You're gonna realize that, like, I'm really like I'm willing to jump different, lanes or whatever.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I mean, all you gotta do is stay consistent with it, and you are.
Yeah.
You're doing it.
I have like everybody's like used to me dropping every month.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't drop this month. Like, I have people in my DMs like, yo, like, what happened? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I didn't even think like people will realize that. But I just been working. Like, I've been still working. I just haven't dropped this month, but I'm about to drop.
You're performing a lot, by the way.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
How you go about that process?
So, to be very honest with you, most of my shows, I've been winging them.
Okay.
But now, I'm just like, all right. Like, I can't wing everything. I'm just like, I want to become better at what I do. So now I'm like, I'm practicing. Now I'm rehearsing. Okay. I just started, really.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
You know what you mentioned, I want to become better, right? And I was watching an interview of yours, and like you kept specifying how like you want growth. You want to be a better artist. You want to be a better woman, a better mom. You understand? Yeah. So, which is dope, because at the end of the day, we should always grow, become better than what we were yesterday.
I feel like there's always room for improvement. And like, no matter how good you are.
Absolutely. And I agree with you with that too. Like, there's no excuses to why you cannot grow,
Facts.
So give me 3 outcomes you're doing to elevate yourself overall.
All right. So I'm doing my rehearsals now, like with my stage presence. I'm doing that. I'm taking some dance classes.
Nice.
And I'm about to start some vocal classes.
Oh, word?
Yeah, because I want to sing too.
I mean, yeah, you do.
I want to sing. Like, I want to do everything.
Okay.
So I'm working on that.
That's what's up. Yeah. Okay. You see what gets me upset with artists when they're like, yo, I've been doing this for like 10 years. And I'm like, they're not rehearsing. They're not doing.
Nah.
Bro, like, you are investing in your craft.
I have to, because if I want to be the best, how I'm going to be the best with just being mediocre or just staying the same? I'm going to always stay the same if I'm not doing nothing to make it better. Yeah. So I don't care. I'm taking all types of classes.
Dope.
I got growth to do.
What I'm noticing and what I'm loving about right now, when it comes to this hip hop scene, especially with women, I'm noticing, compared to like, let's just say back then, the support system is a lot better. Do you agree, or can you relate? Like, is that something that you feel like?
In what perspective?
As far as like, I feel like more females nowadays compared to the past. Like, you remember back then they used to put more women against each other. It still happens, but I feel like it's more, the women are more united when it comes to hip hop. Do you agree?
I'm like 50-50 with that.
Okay.
I feel like women rock with who they want to rock with. That's just how I see it. Like, I don't feel like the support is 100%. I don't feel like it's like every woman is out here like, oh, I'll work with her or whatever. I feel like they choose who they want to work with, and that's fine. Okay. So I still say it's still 50-50. Me personally, I feel like out of state women work with each other more than New York women work with each other.
Gotcha. Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that. But I don't even think it's a New York women thing. I think it's a New York thing, period.
Yeah, it's not just women thing. It's just a New
because
York
I feel like us New Yorkers have this ego.
Yeah,
where it's like
it's us. We all like that.
Like, you could be
I'm not mad. Like, I'm
not
mad at it. That's just how we are.
That's what I was gonna ask you. Like, do you personalize it? Like,
nah.
Say, like, you look up to somebody.
Nah, I don't take it personal.
Okay.
I don't take it personal. I just know, like, that's just how we are.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Just try to keep it always business.
Okay.
You want to do a feature with me? All right, hit up my management. A lot of people get tight.
Do they get mad when you be like, what's your budget?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
And then it be the slick people. They be like, "Oh, let's work. Oh, I'm doing a couple of features for free." Like, bro, it's still a business.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, it's still a business. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's some times that there are features that do make sense to still work with each other. I'm not saying like out here just, but I still feel like you should still respect the business. So what I would say to women is just just always refer them to your manager. That's it. Refer them to your manager, so you don't have to handle with that.
No, you're right.
Even if they're going to get tight, they're going to get tight eventually. Some people don't even hit me back because I tell them, go to my manager.
I mean, I get it. I don't get it, but I get it.
I get it. I get both sides.
Yeah.
I get both sides, but at the end of the day, like I said, it's still a business. So,
yo, Steph, when did it start hitting you that this is becoming real?
I would say after the reaction after Chopped Cheese. Yeah.
How did that feel? Like, how
it felt good. It felt good. And what's crazy is that now looking back, I feel like marketing is everything. I feel like we didn't even market chopped cheese crazy.
Okay.
So I feel like even if we would have marketed better, like it would have even been a better outcome. But that's when it really hit me because I'm like, yo, people really fucking with me. Like I started seeing just mad random DMs, like people rooting for me. That's why I was like, all right, it's getting real.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. And that in chopped cheese, you released it like what? Like
I released because the thing is, I released chopped cheese as a freestyle. It wasn't even a single.
Okay.
It was a freestyle. When was it? It was in December. Yeah, so, December. And then I made it a single like 3 months or 2 months after because people were just really fucking with chopped cheese.
Shit.
And they wanted it like they was asking me, yo, like, can you drop it on platforms? I want to have it in my playlist or whatever. So.
I mean, that's a dope feeling.
Yeah, it was. That was like really like when I was like, all right. Because, sometimes as an artist, sometimes, you start feeling like, damn, the fuck am I doing this shit for?
And it happens. So to moments like that, what is it that you what is it that you do, or how do you talk to yourself to not feel discouraged?
What I do is I literally, I'll go listen to all my music. I go to my page. I go through my comments.
Okay.
I go through my DMs.
Oh, you go to your comments?
I go to my comments be bad sometimes, but I look at the positive ones.
Okay, because them should be crazy sometimes.
They be crazy, but I don't pay mind to that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I go through my DMs. Like I go through all the positive stuff, and that helps me.
Okay.
To keep going.
Okay. Yeah, because comments.
The internet is crazy.
Are you prepared for that?
I am.
Okay.
I am. I've been prepared for that. Like, okay. Yeah. Comments don't bother me.
Okay. Because it gets...
I ain't going to sit here and act like it don't never get to me.
Okay.
I ain't going to say, nah, I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm learning...
To not personalize it?
To not personalize it. That's just what the internet does. They just troll. They don't like everybody. The internet's crazy.
It is. But you know what? You're doing your thing.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Honestly. I'm amazed that you're just taking this seriously for a year already, like a little over a year, and how much you've accomplished is super inspiring.
Thank you.
So I definitely I appreciate that. Continue doing it. Lastly, I want to know, when was the last time you did something for the first time?
That's a great ass question. The last time I did something for the first... I can't even remember. All
right, so I'm going to let you think about it.
Damn, what was the last time I did something for the first time? Oh, well, today...
What was that?
Today I did, in the stew, I just did a song that I never done before.
What was that? Or
I fucked with like auto-tune. I never really fucked with auto-tune like that.
Okay.
I fucked with auto-tune. I just did like a different vibe today.
Okay.
And I love it.
What's the name of the track?
I don't even know. You know what's the name of the track right now? Experiment.
Experiment?
Yes. It was really an experiment and I love it. I was like, I just feel like my tape is missing a little something different.
Okay. I'm interested now. Now, after this, I got to hear it because I want to hear Experiment.
Yeah, it's some chill song. It's nothing crazy, but it's feel-good music. It's music that I like, that I would really listen to.
Okay. So, definitely, I want to just say again, thank you for pulling up, showing nothing but love and coming to the humble home.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And I look forward to seeing more of your success. By the way, I forgot to mention, I did see you for the Daniel G.
Hey, what fashion. You doing about my performance?
That's what I was gonna mention. Actually, I fucked with your performance. You came out, you had the coat, you was like, you was hype, bro. Like, yeah. But I definitely, it was hot that day.
It was hot as shit.
I don't know how you had the coat on. You took it off, right?
Girl, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was just really hot. I don't know what happened, but everybody was trying to make the best out of it.
Yeah.
So what I did, I was really downstairs most of the time.
Okay.
And when they told me like, oh, your time is coming up, I went upstairs. I put on my bikini on. I left it out, and then when I was going outside, I threw my jacket on.
Okay, because it was
hot. It was hot. I was just like, fuck it. I just got to rock it out. I got to do the best I can.
When I went to the back where the girls were at, because I knew some of the models.
Yeah.
And they were like, yo. And I was just like, don't touch me. Like,
everybody was
like, hey, and I'm like, don't touch me at all. Like, it's dumb hot, bro. Like,
yeah, it was hot. It was hot. I don't know if the AC was off. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I think I lost like 10 pounds that day.
No, and then you know us too, like with makeup. I had my makeup on, so I was just like, damn, I hope I don't look sweaty.
Nah, you did good.
I tried my best.
You didn't look sweaty. You understand? So continue bodying everything you're doing. Again, y'all, where can everybody follow you? Where can people listen to your music and all that good stuff?
Yes, follow me at Steph G, literally everywhere. TikTok and Twitter is StephG_X, but Instagram is Steph G. You could have my music. It's out on Apple. It's on YouTube, on my YouTube page. You already know Steph G like a G.
Hey, and y'all already know the vibes, man. It's your girl V-Henny, man. There's no reason why you guys shouldn't be following her. All her information will be in the description box below. So all you got to do is just click on it. You understand? It's free. Support is free, guys. Follow the girl. Show love. I want to say shout out to all of you guys that are liking, commenting, and subscribing. It's your girl V-Henny, the Artistry. And y'all already know, man. Rock out with your cocks out. Jam out with your clam out. The Artistry.
Catch us on YouTube, Facebook, or outlets.
Follow us.